enttäuscht. Das wären auch wieder 3 Battle besser gewesen.
Ja, nee, jetzt steht sie wieder mit
Aber kennst du das
Rebalance,
Bild,
oder?
wo der eine nach dem Diamanten meint und dann aufhört, bevor er Big hittet?
Ja, weißt du, wie viel ich schon verzockt habe?
Ja. Ja, du
Nein,
darfst
weißt
nicht aufhören.
bitte nicht.
Wenn du aufhörst, dann ist das Loser-Mentality.
So, can we start,
Du musst
guys?
verstehen.
Yes.
Na, Snoozy ist not here.
Oh my fuck. Okay, we shall go back to watching team like the
Why is Nance not playing? He's out for personal reasons. I don't know when he's meant to
Come
be
back,
back.
guys.
Okay, let's go.
Hallo.
What do you mean finally, bro?
That was just in general. We were waiting for a half an hour. More than that.
Potato tomato.
Okay. I want to start. If you guys
Oh,
have
we can
any
do comms now.
questions, if you want to ask anything, fucking disagree with me on anything, please fucking say so. My notes are written so like there's fucking open space for that. So you can like fucking discuss those stuffs, asks. So feel free to do that. In fact, I want you to do that actually. Okay. Our biggest issue currently are mid calls. We don't run mid call. I wanted to put some examples, but I was too lazy to do that, so I don't have too many examples. I don't have any examples, but we just don't call what to do next. I should have fucking rearranged my notes because it's all over the place. Fuck me. Because
God, I forgive
yes,
you.
actually yes. Because of that, I would like to implement the rule of 3 seconds. If we get a pick, example like Cypher or someone gets a lurking kill or just like someone is jiggling and he gets the kill, we need to make a call what to do next in the next 3 seconds maximum. It can be like we regroup and do this, we can do does not really matter, but we need to call something. Pre-rounds, we need to I'd like to implement like stuff that we were doing kind of when Stefan or Horus were playing with the pre-round calls, which is we call example we take B. If enemies are fighting us, we do X. Every time, I want to like every pre-round call, I want this to here, just so like everyone is on the same page and like out there is you tell what to do now, or there are people there what to do now. Also, we need to, if you, it's fine if you want to discuss last round, but please let Snoozy make the call first, then we can call that. If you let Snoozy talk in the last 10 seconds, if she wants to make some adjustments, she cannot, because there is no time. Even while we can ghost in fucking scrims. And if you're gonna be playing like tournaments or Premier, you cannot do that even. So please give her the space to like fucking make some adjustments, make the calls that she wants to do. Because there will be a bit more pressure on Snoozy. I'd like to one of you to step up a bit more with the mid stuff or mid round stuff. It can be we can try like the role wise it probably should be defect, but we can try. If it's not gonna work, we can try something else as well. I would like to try that though first, because I think like Snoozy needs some help with this. She cannot be like the only person that is vocal in mid rounds and doing the calls. Because it was so obvious when like Horus or Stefan were in the game and just helped her a bit, and her comms just improved immensely as well because of that, just because she had some help. So I need you, one of you, to like try to do this more. Like our executes, our like big issue is we kinda just play disconnected. It should be the jet making the space for the rest of the team, but the team has to follow her. Currently, it probably is a bit more leaning towards like being like Haidu being the issue there. I think he needs to like bit more wait for his team. Just fucking like if you want, we can just wait for the code, or if you want to do, we can like IGL can make the call, let's go in, he can do the call, let's go in, I don't care who, but we need to all be on the same page and be ready for the executes, because right now, there are countless examples where Haidu just dashes in, he goes too soon, and no one follows him, and we lose a player for no reason.
Yeah.
Our mental is losing us a lot of games, if I'm being honest. I think Haidu is the perfect example in this, where if he plays badly, if he like struggles with the game a bit more, he is a lot less vocal and starts struggling, starts doing like weird stuff that he wouldn't do normally. So that's like some goal that I have for him to try focus on to do that. We should like try to play round by round, not game by game. If like you're having a bad game, don't worry about it. Let's play it like it's fucking new round every game, like it's a new game. It's a lot easier to say that. I know. I played as well, but it's the easiest way to fix this. Also, as well, this goes for Snoozy as well. If the game is going poorly, you kinda you kinda sound a bit more annoyed. You kinda like stop calling good. We start autopiloting a bit more, and just the game goes south. In general, this is why I said like I should have rearranged my nose because it's all over the place. Our communication. We just struggle with communication. Some specifics defect needs too many words to call simple stuff. Just like and in general, simple is better. Call simple stuff, so our comms don't feel messy and so cluster. Because right now, like especially in those 5v5 scenarios, I am sure that like people like Haidu, people like Krauts would love to listen to the stuff we are saying, but there's so much cluster that like some of the like important stuff is so easily misheard, or like you don't hear it at all. Just like 10 rounds go just like feels so kinda like everyone is disconnected, everyone is kinda lost, we don't know what to do, because like our comms are just too clustered, because we don't try to simplify it and we use too many words maybe. I kinda also like speedrun the VODs, like from like I don't know, from like few days ago as well. It wasn't like yesterday's VOD only. Yeah, we were kinda struggling with our post plans where we were disconnected. We kinda, I don't know why, but we tend to like fight a bit more solo for no reason. We should like try to play high-low, play off each other, like stuff like that. Crossfires as well. Just like simple stuff. On Ascent there was some good example of us doing this. I'm gonna give you guys credit. Especially on B, the high-low is perfect. I think it was Kratz that got 3k with it last day. So like stuff like that. It's
I got
it's
one.
yeah, yeah. Also, again, communication, keep it simple. Also, call stuff like I will hold this, can you hold that, or like just in general, or maybe like you need to like fucking you are pulling your util out, or just you can come like can you hold this for me or something, or like you're smoking for example, like Snoozy is smoking, she can like call can you hold this for me for a bit, I'm gonna smoke, stuff like that. Please commit. Uh, 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 uh.
Mhm.
Again, like our mid rounds, I absolutely love this fucking love the way to say it. Love the way I like fucking found it to say. We are narrating our game. We are not directing our
Nicht mal,
game.
was das, ich
Wir,
weiß nicht mal, was die Wörter sind.
it's like we play with a voice over the
Narrator
game.
ist so beschreiben. Also so vorlesen, mehr oder weniger.
It's like we play with a voice over the game. Like someone is talking about what's going on in the game, and we are not doing what like the fucking director, the one that directs the movie, like how to make the movie. Like we are not doing that. We are kind of doing narrating. We are talking about the game. What I mean, we are reacting. Our comms are reactive, not proactive. Stuff like, there is one guy B. We should call instead like there is
Push the game.
yes,
Oh.
yes. Just like try to make a plan. Like and some of the was
Sorry.
Jesus. Some of the like games I remember even from like my other teams. Great example like we were getting on parallel. We were getting flanked one too many times on B when we took it. And instead of like we even called it like they are flanking us, but no one calls what to do now. We need to switch it up to guys they are flanking us, let's fight it, stuff like that. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
adapting to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Reacting
said
and adapting.
I said the roll of 3 seconds. Also some of the util we are sometimes doing it doesn't make the biggest sense. A rule of thumb, especially for like info util, is um, either Sovadart must give us info, doesn't have to scan. If it doesn't have to scan someone, it can just be there and give us the info that no one is there. Okay, or it needs to get a skill. Otherwise, it's bad dart and we wasted util. Stuff like that. Or like we can we flash, we re-clear util, like stuff like we re-clear space, stuff like that. There was some I don't know if it was yesterday, but there was some games where we kind of were wasting our smokes as well. I remember it being in the Ascent game that we got kind of destroyed by the team. I don't know what team it was, the No Corp or something like that.
Idiot, this fucking retard. Sorry.
Yes, that team. We were just wasting our smokes because we were not really communicating between each other because our comms were messy. We should try to focus on like calling simple stuff and instead of like oh shit, yeah, instead of calling simple OTRA, you need to call where, how many, and what. Example 3B main. If you know who, call it out, who is there, and stuff like do I want to smoke, do I don't want to smoke. If it's all in the round and the team already like was playing kind of a bit more slowly default, we can like get away with not using our smokes, so they don't bait it out and we don't struggle in later rounds. Like the only times I want to like see that auto smoke is if we call it like 4 or 5 man heavy rush, like stuff like that. We should instead like we should instead like wait a bit, try to re-clear the stuff if they get noise, and just fight it together, or just fucking or just use util to do that, like drone, dart, stuff like that. Also, I'd like to implement one more stuff, that is, we should try to like stop doing just like let's default guys, but I want to, even when we default, I want to have a goal in that round, which is if we let's default, but then we do something, then we go A, then we hit B, then we do that X and I. Also, this is this might be the case that we are doing, I don't know, but I remember a lot of teams struggling with this. I want us to like come if we if you like, I don't know, we call like they are like a lot of noise towards A. The mid guy rotates from mid, so mid is open, so he calls guys mid is open, I'm rotating towards A, there can be timing or something like that, or just mid is open, I'm going towards A. Also like just stuff like I'm gonna rotate, I'm leaving you, stuff like that, just so that person knows, because sometimes you're just focusing on holding angle so much that you don't even realize that person left. I have a combos cheat sheet, what to say, what to not say. Stuff like let's just default, like we should call like this is like for a pre-round example, we just don't call let's default, we just call like default 2 1 2 1 2. Let's dart amen, and if nothing there, let's scale of the dart. Stuff like they might be A, I don't want to hear it, footstep, or like example again, footsteps or A, at least 2, Phoenix flashed, stuff like that. As well, we cannot be hesitating with stuff like should we go B? Let's just fucking make the call, don't hesitate, like let's say pivot B, let's group up. Flashing as well, like at you should still like be saying like I'm gonna flash, but if you want to flash for someone, like you just like say their name or say the agent and just swing of my flash 3 to 1, stuff like that. Also, I don't want to hear like any fucking cluster like stuff like fuck this guy, he's close, I'm dead. Just to like say Omen close left or someone like someone like Phoenix close left or something like that. Like if you want to like fucking hate on that guy, just mute yourself and don't do it on in
Here comes, guys.
yes, in the comms. Also like the basics of basics. I need everyone to I need someone. I don't care who. I really don't give a fuck. To check for the money. We are doing that. I'm just doing the fucking. I'm just gonna repeat myself because like, you know, we kind of discussed and we said let's go over the basics. So let's do that. Money. Someone needs to check for the money. I will, if how do you want to play the outlaw even on attack, which I think I'd say like it could be a good idea for him because he's good with the fucking scope weapons. I wouldn't mind if he was the person to do that and like buy the outlaw of that, just so there's like some reward for it as well for him doing
Although
it
it's
because
not as good as it should be.
it's still decent. It's still decent even after the nerf. It's fine.
Yeah, no, the second shot is so fucking bad. The first
Yeah,
shot
the
is good.
second shot
It's
is
fine.
really-
And you
Scott.
can legit the cooldown is so low, like the recoil resets pretty fast.
Okay.
It's not that deep, I don't know.
I think we should still try it then. I think we should still try it. Ult as well. Our ult, their ult. Someone needs to call it. We have a Phoenix ult, or we are one from Phoenix ult as well. Doesn't even have to. Like, be that they have the ult. Or like, stuff like the most basic shit, like on Lotus, they are playing the Killjoy. They are one of the Killjoy ult. They are probably likely to go towards C with that. Stuff like that. Make a game plan around that. Orbs. Someone needs to take the orb. I don't care what. I don't care who. Preferably it would be Phoenix, but like if Phoenix is not there, like still try to take the fucking orbs. Ops. If you are playing attack and they have op, don't default. You cannot do that against op. You have to speed up and try to hit something. Attack op. I'm gonna paste this message to the chat because this is response I got from Mene. That I was asking in his Discord. That's like I'm gonna paste that into the chat after. And Ecos. We play together, especially on defense. Like I want to play us to like almost do like the buddy system where like there is not a person like playing alone, and like if he especially like if he wants to do something aggro, he does it at least with someone. So if he dies, like can be like some crack shot or can just get overwhelmed, like we are just not giving them guns for no reason. Also by outlaw again. Ascent, we were kinda struggle. I double checked the vote from yesterday. Now that I'm like I focus like overall a bit more. Like to be honest, I was kinda like getting like overshadowed how if I'm being honest, like defect cipher was. So I was getting like kinda focused on that too much. But our ascent, like one thing that we were still doing bad is mid on ascent is extremely important. If you don't have a mid control, it can be on defense, it can be on attack. We are gonna be struggling heavy, and we are probably gonna be losing because of it. I'm pretty sure it was again the same game I mentioned last time, or like previously, where we got absolutely fucked on the ascent against those guys, and they just were fucking us because they had mid. Again, exacts. Be vocal, what and where you go in, and you need to do it with someone to follow. Then I have some notes like how to play against different stuff. If you play against double center on attack, meaning like I have it like they are on attack, not we are on attack, okay? We play slower. We don't like aggro too much because they don't have too much util. Also, if you want to aggro something, do it on mid, especially on ascent, because then the senti util isn't that strong, and you can actually like capitalize of it way easier. On defense, try to bait out the mid util that we were doing last day, which is good sign. If that stops working, they might be like buy an up and play like bit more heavier towards mid. Try to brute force onto the side. If that doesn't work out, like call a timeout in that at that point, or like P10, like we can discuss that into the game, because this is like kinda in general, and maybe 10 it's like bit more something else could be like the reason why we are losing at that point. Double duelist on attack. They're gonna play faster in your face and can like brute force onto the sides a lot more. They will like always just always like do something together. So just have your gun ready and expect unexpected, because that's just how people like to do that, especially like Turkish teams. They just gonna be swinging you through smokes even if you don't expect it, and you're gonna be getting caught off guard. Also, because they are planned the way they are planned, there's always gonna be like some gap. Try to find it, there is always one. Like trust me, there is always some gap. If you find it, we win. On defense, again, they're gonna be taking aggro on one side, probably playing aggro like Sente on the other, and they don't mind playing retakes. Also careful for traps, stuff like the Vision Strikers on Ascend. Perfect example of a good trap there. Uh, 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 Again, I just copy pasted the same, try to find a gap, there's always gonna be one. Goes for attack and goes for defense, it works for both ways. Double controller, you need to take space, because they have so much way of to deny your space or deny your info. So you need to take some space and hold onto the space. If he just like example, if he take on Lotus, if you take A main and if we just leave it, then we done nothing but wasted our util and gave us nothing at that point. On defense, again, they have ton of smokes, so we shouldn't like we shouldn't focus too much on baiting like smokes out, especially. So they also like don't mind playing retake at all because they have so much like ways to. They just have like what was it, G2 wall, I think we were doing on Lotus again, like just a wall that cuts through B. Like because of stuff like that, they don't mind playing retake. So if you find that side where they are probably gonna be playing retake, use as low as use as least of a util as possible, because if you force the one guy out, it can even be like with numbers that is anchored on the side. He's gonna fall back or he's dead, and then the rest of the team is gonna be playing retake. And if you use too much util for that, we are gonna get overwhelmed on side, and we cannot play offside because again they have a shit ton of smokes. Double initiator on attack is the basic of basics, but like it's the hardest. In my opinion, the hardest to play against, because it's kinda like playing a game of chess. They will make question marks, expect you to like clear or re-clear them. Also, like if they also again, like if you on the other hand make a question mark, they have so much util, they have so much info gathering util, they don't mind getting and re-clearing that question mark back. Good way, in my opinion, to play against that is get into their faces and don't let them play their own game. They're gonna try to play slower because they have so much util and they want to capitalize on the rechargeable util on the initiators. That's why I'm kinda calling it a chess game, because they make a move, expect you to make the move, then they make the move, etc., etc. You need to not allow them to do that. So get into their faces, don't let them play their own game, try to find picks, and just play your own game. Don't let them play their own. On defense, they don't like it's kinda on this comp, it's like the middle ground of everything. They can take space, but they don't have to take space. If they are taking space, there's gonna be always a gap somewhere. If they don't take space and they just like kinda hold a bit more passive on the team or on the map, you can just try to contact some space and then explode. Especially like if they don't have any info about you, maybe we like default it a bit more or like a bit on that, and we just contact up to somewhere then, and maybe like or maybe they're not exactly like fully ready, like can like be only one or two players on the team, just explode on them and overwhelm them. And again, like they're gonna be playing their own game. They're gonna be trying to like play the fucking game of chess. Just play the they want you to play back and forth. So don't allow them to do that. Well, I was expecting you motherfuckers to be asking more questions, but you did not. So that's everything I have here. Any question now?
So, basically,
Yes.
you told us now what we need to fix, right?
Yes.
But did you write it down somewhere else? Because I feel like it was so much information right now. I don't think everyone is catching up with it.
I have my notes here, and I recorded this as well. I will record it.
Okay. Yeah, it would be
Yes.
cool if you have something to look back on it.
Yes.
So,
I've recorded it because I thought about that. So yeah, I have that.
on
Yes.
top of that, maybe we start with like one thing, like every
Yes.
scrim have like a goal
Yes,
for the
yes, yes,
scrim,
yes, yes.
and then like we
Y-
go
y-
before the scrim, talk about what we want to do, and then
Yeah.
look after the scrim if we like
Yeah,
achieve this
100%.
kind of ish. On top of that, on like okay, wait. So you want us when they play operator play fast?
Play faster, yes.
Yeah, but we need to find out first where the operator is, isn't it? Like most of the time, the operator will be like in a deep angle, holding alone, right? If we're attack, like there will be
Sure.
not more people.
Yes. But there are also like kinda. I think like a lot of stuff you can kinda read where he's gonna be playing, even without like trying to find that. Also, if you like kinda good example is like Ascend B main. Or if the op is playing there, like it's pretty close angle, and like I don't know if he was playing mid for example, like you can still, even after he gets the one, you can still try to overwhelm him. Because
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be like weaker side as well. So you can like try to overwhelm
So we're
and
trying
play
to
fast.
push him back, kind of
Yes.
ish.
Yes.
So he needs to be forced into a retake or a reposition.
Also like it's sure you even like you can default, but default it or do the defaults kind of a bit more with the util as well. Like just you can find out where he's playing with like Sovadron or Recon or like or we flash angle and maybe we see him or something like that. But like just don't dry peek and don't do the slow contacts play against the ops that we were kinda doing.
So the best thing would be like besides the operators shit and stuff yet now, okay? I'm talking overall what you said, right?
Yes.
You say I'm calling first.
Yes.
In game, then they can talk to each other what they want to do, basically.
Well,
Talk to each
I
other
kinda
again. Yeah.
okay, so I kinda meant it like they need to let you talk because
Yeah.
right now in so many examples they just yap and yap and yap about the last round to the point when and they actually let you talk. You have 10 seconds to
And then it's too late, yeah.
do the call, and if you want to do like some adjustments, I don't know. Like you have the
It's
read.
too late then, yeah.
You have the read that like they're doing something or something. So you want to put Cypher on B, for example, from A. But when you have 10 seconds, he
By the
cannot
time,
do
yeah,
that.
he's already on the side where I didn't want it or some shit. It's the same. So on attack, for example, you said like we get a pig, right? We have 3 seconds kind of to decide what we do. Freeze, I don't know, pressure them, rotate, kind of ish.
I just want.
It's always the kind of same. Like there is a rule, right? If you have one pick, you either rotate or you freeze. That's the main rule. Yeah, and we just need to adapt and like think, like say what we need to do, so everyone is on the same page, right?
Yes, this can also like go like the other way as well. Like As well, like I'm gonna make example out of like Sentinel. If Sentinel dies on the other side of the map, we again need to make the call because we just
What's the
lost
best
big
call
part.
then? What is the best call then? Depends on time, right? Isn't it? So imagine
Yes,
we are stacked,
yes,
like we
yes,
were
yes.
stacked B and Sunset, and the Sentinel's dying kind of
It's
mid or A-ish.
Yeah,
What are we doing, bro?
it's just so round dependent. It can like if you know where the center is player, also like if how many did the Sentinel spot before he died. We should like make. We just need to like call based on the stuff
Make
we
a call
know.
out of that, right? Yeah.
There is like I don't think there is like exact like a rule of thumb or how or, like you know what I mean.
It
Like
depends
how
on
to play
yeah,
it.
it depends on the game and what happened, what the score,
Yeah.
like everything else on it. Yeah. I think everyone can come up with stuff like that mid round, especially.
Yes.
It's the same to like we're playing double duelist comp in the most of the maps, right? So I do need to have the duelists talk to each other what they need to
Yes.
what they want to take. So it's way easier for them being on the same page because like most of the time me will not be around. I don't know what's happening on the place where they are at the moment most of the time. So you guys decide in the moment whatever. Like pre-round is just like what we want to trying to have as a plan, but mid-round we need to have like a plan what's actually happening and what we
Yes.
need to do.
That's what I meant.
So
Like with
yeah.
you need someone more. You need a second person, second voice to help you during the mid rounds.
Mm.
That's why I kinda wanted to put that on defect since he's now gonna be playing the recon, and he's very likely to be with them during that, especially on the attack. Like to like kinda make or kinda like call what for them to do. I also don't mind for them to do that. I just need them
Guys,
to
it's
be
just a
on the
joke.
same fucking page.
Just a joke, but put me on recon so I can call everything. I'm with you, don't what? Nah. Wait, another thing was what did you say? That I don't remember. So basically, we need also like when we have example like we had did the mid trigger the wall and like crew up back and stuff like that. So we need to also know faster when the enemies adapt what we doing, right? So
Yeah.
they put the operator there, so we need to have the plan. Well, where we go from there. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have questions. I know what you mean.
It's just
it's just like in game. It's a bit harder to like adapt to stuff. I feel
it's
like
just it's
and
like
finding gaps.
it's just pretty much like everything is about the mid call. Like even the narration like the comparison in like narrator and director, it's again like kind of the mid the mid call. We just don't, instead of calling just the info, we also need to call what do we do now that we have that info.
With that info,
Because
yeah.
then,
But I feel like it's sometimes really hard to like decide what we actually gonna do.
Yeah.
Done. There is no right or bad call. I feel like you just need to call something done, right?
Yes. I want to hear game
yeah.
plan at that point. I don't.
Yeah.
The thing is, we are learning from mistakes, but if we don't try, we don't learn. So if you call bad and that's fine because we are playing scrims. That's so
and
fine.
We are calling
and
least,
we are learning from those mistakes. And if you're gonna be ever in that situation again, you are able to, like, based on that mistake that you did, able to like do something else, score something else. That's maybe
another
better.
question though. Low-key struggle finding gaps. How do you find the actual gap? Like when do I know that there is a gap?
Sentius mission. It's mostly the workers' mission to find the gaps.
I think the kind of big part why we struggled lately on the finding gaps was that defect, in my opinion, was a bit too passive. like especially on the sunset. Like I think I think like this is kind yeah. I mean how Stefan said, like it should be kind of like on the center
So
or like on the other side of the map just to find the gaps.
So the gaps will be probably like we make pressure one side, the sentinel node they're over rotating kind of ish, and
Yeah,
then we like stuff like
or
that. Okay.
can be stuff like you know that insert in link where you insert one player and he can listen to pretty much everything. Stuff like based on that. Like you insert one player there, you put some you do some pressure on B. He can listen to them, like rotating. We found a gap then. He can capitalize of the space that they just left, and we just like make a call based on that after.
Okay. Sounds. Yeah. No, I don't have any other questions for now.
Anyone else?
No. Let me think.
So basically, we need to talk more specific about what we want to do. We should do it in the next 3 seconds after we, for example, get a pick or do something.
If we
like,
get info pick or anything,
or like
like
plant the
which
spike or
games to change.
something. Like we need like a plan quick.
Yes.
So we can are not like looking lost in a fucking game.
Yes.
And basically we have to we're playing it like Senti is honestly like playing the other side, for example, for map control. But the duelists and the both duelists and the initiator are like one pack that's gonna fight everywhere together, and they should like speak a lot more together.
Yes. I don't care who's gonna be the most vocal one in there, but they need to be on the same page. It cannot be like one guy is thinking, let's wait this util out, and like my Jet or my Phoenix wants to just go in and brute force it because he thinks it there's a timing. I need them to be on the same page and do it together.
Yeah. To that, who do we have like as a guy that calls the XX? Because I think it would be pretty good to have like for at least like a main guy who should call when we're going and when we're not going.
Is
Yeah,
I
this...
I don't know if the ini should do it or if duelist.
No, I think the duelist, yeah, but the duelists know when they're ready. You need to check anyways that you're ready. You need to say it doesn't matter who of that. It doesn't really matter who of the three like is doing that because like you need to ask them first of all if we can do that. Can we like you will say for example let's take Rams. Are you guys ready? And then or you don't even need to be saying like are you guys ready? You need to the other one needs to say yeah I have a flash, yeah I have a reveal, and then from that you go. Like if anyone is telling you, it doesn't matter who of the three. Let's take this. The other two needs to say with which util they're gonna take it and what they're gonna do.
I also think like because like there is no like extremely experienced player on this team. I think it's kinda bad to just like set one player to do this. Especially when it's like stuff that maybe we are all not grouped up. This is like when we are kind of spread out, but you guys want to just maybe fight something. It doesn't even have to be like on for side, but you just want to fight for some space. I don't care who's gonna be it, but one of those players needs to decide and make the call, so everyone is on the same page. And I don't care who it is, because like maybe someone from ranked has more experience from like what to do in that situation, and someone else can have more experience in different stuff and just have bigger
it
fucking
doesn't
read
even matter.
at
It
that
doesn't
situation.
even need to be like
I don't care
the
who is it.
duelist.
Yes.
It doesn't need to be duelist anyways because like XX I'm most of the time like calling yeah let's push in now or some shit because this is the XX, but if you guys are together, I'm not there, I'm not calling anything, you want to swing something together, it doesn't matter. If I'm with Kratz, for example, but I'm telling him, yeah, let's swing like elbow, and he's gonna swing with me, I'm gonna flash, I'm gonna whatever. Like, it should be everyone calling stuff like that.
And again, like, if someone is, I don't know, maybe maybe like someone is not ready for whatever reason, like he again needs to speak up and say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because then we have like the issue that we are just disconnected, and then like our executes just feel shit at that point. Because like
Yep.
also kinda rule of thumb, if we have Phoenix ult goes first. If we don't have Phoenix ult, Jet goes first. He should be, if we like don't have if you don't do the same dash every round and you want to switch it up, you should be sent to that person where you are dashing so he knows. Because again, like based on where you dash, like the stuff where it pulls different people's crosshair to you. If you dash somewhere else, maybe like that person just doesn't need to care about you at that point, and they can just focus again on the players that are going behind you. So if you are gonna switch it up to where you're pathing, you need to say it so everyone knows and everyone is on the same page. But again, if you Phoenix ult, Phoenix goes first, then Jet goes, because if our Phoenix ult dies, we couldn't care less. We trade it and we are still up numbers. If we don't have Phoenix ult, Jet. If he doesn't do the dash where he is doing it normal, he say it, Phoenix goes out after, and just like, or can be like the fucking rest of the team as well. Doesn't I don't care at that point. Like but we need to follow that Jet. If he's going in, we need to follow him. Also like it can be like it can also be a drone going first. It doesn't have to, like, we can gather information about that as well based like we don't have
we
to
should
fully
also
commit
go
players.
more often. We should also more often follow the drone. I don't know. Sometimes the drone is just going like.
Yes.
I don't know. We don't do anything with the drone. Like duelist can walk up with turn.
Yeah, it's honestly like perfect way.
Yes.
I mean, just want to say to that, and many times I go in first with Phoenix ult, Hyder follows with Jet, and when I come out of my Phoenix ult, I'm still second to go out. Like most of the times, like still all in
That's
lane.
just an issue
And
then.
Hyder
Yeah.
does that.
Yeah.
And then we can't go.
Yeah, that's just
No one
again
can
like
trade Hyder.
that's again like that's just the point that we need to follow all those entries. We just need to follow at that point. Or if there is some reason why we cannot follow, maybe we get paranoid, maybe we get mollied, we need to come that to the player that is the one inside, so he actually knows that you guys are not following him, and he can play based on that. Like he doesn't he like plays a bit more like he doesn't like try to take too much space, I guess. Like maybe like on sunset when you go I think it's A, right? The fucking side or the side on when you're attack on the left. It's A, right? Or is it B? It's B.
What?
It's B. It's B. It's B. It's B.
B is from attacker left.
Yes, I mean B then. Like if Jet doesn't know that you guys cannot follow, he may be try to get backside control. If he does know that you guys cannot follow, he can just like try to stay in a bit more passive positions. He's probably still unfortunately gonna be committed. We cannot really do too much about that. Outside of like trying to give him some Yoto from main. Because again, like we kinda cannot force through Phoenix Mole or Bremole, or like when we are paranoid, we just cannot force in. But we need to say to that person that guys, or like hide you, we cannot go in. So he knows. Like genuinely, like when I like fucking went through the bots, like our biggest issues are just with the communication. My fucking read before was actually so wrong. Like it's not that we don't understand the map, it's just we don't communicate between each other enough, or we don't communicate the right stuff. it's so simple.
Yeah, basically we need to fix our communication, guys.
Yes.
Otherwise we're lost and we die.
Yeah, kind of, to
IRL.
be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with the fact that what you were saying, Snoozy, that
Yeah.
you don't want to like force this everything on like all together. I was thinking about that as well. Like I want to like implement this like all over like so like few scrims. Like I don't expect you to do all this like from now on. From like I will fucking I will just say it now, and I don't expect you to like be perfect all of a sudden, especially with the comms. Like it still will take some time to like get used to.
Yeah.
But at least because we done this and I was able to talk here with enough time, we like you guys now know what's the biggest issue, and you guys can all follow, or you guys can like try to fix it yourselves. Because like to be honest, like I can only do, especially with comms, I can only do so much. Like I cannot help you too much. Like I can implement some rules, but stuff like the 3-second rule, like we need to make some call, but I cannot do too much. So about comms, just we need to call mid rounds, call simple, especially in those 5v5s, like call simple stuff, so the fucking comms are not clustered. Because then, like, if someone is making like important call, maybe we can mishear it and we lose the round because of it. On defense, especially in the slower rounds, you need to be really on point with your info. It cannot be just TRA or steps A. You should try. You
But
should
the
always.
thing is,
Yes.
I feel like sometimes like yeah, bro, I'm in my head, then I'm like, bro, that's the wrong call or some shit, and bro,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
overthinking. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I mean, honestly, bro, Stefan like was fucking here with me. I was just fucking here for a fucking hour just thinking, like straight up. I just fucking was trying to fucking make the like what's the fucking right call. It's so fine, but again, like even if now what I have said like was fucking wrong, like even now, like I doubt everything I said here is wrong. And even if it was, again, based on that, we can make further adjustments. So even like if you're not fully confident in the call, just fuck it, try to do it. It's scrims, bro. You're gonna learn. Everyone is learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning as well, to be honest. I'm just so not used to this head coach thing, but bro, I'm trying my best.
Guys, my head is not getting more information for today. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I'm gonna post this on the fucking on YouTube again. If you want to like fucking listen to it or fucking go over it again, so it's all fine with me.
Yeah, would be nice. Do you upload it in the VOD channel so it's easier to find?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Also, I have I might rewrite it again, but the stuff that how to play against certain comms, I'm gonna post like into I don't know where, into some channel, just as a cheat sheet you guys have and can always follow back. Same with the communication cheat sheet, like what to say, what to not say, like the examples I was put in here. The like, don't just say default, like say 2-1-2, let's start. If he do that, or if or nothing, like do that, stuff like that. I'm gonna like I'll put it somewhere, like these cheat sheets that you can go back and follow. Or even like fucking if you're gonna be ever plan in, if you like break up or like whatever, or just fucking if this falls apart, like if you're gonna join another team, like you can always go back and follow on that. Just take that as arrows. like.
Guys, we're all improving, we're all here to practice, so next scrim we're gonna play round by round and we try our best.
As well, like
let's go.
I know myself I'm not perfect, especially like after games. So like I have some like notes for myself that I was not like here saying, but I know about the stuff I'm doing wrong as well. Like I also like if you want me to give me if you want to give me some feedback as well, like I'm so open to it.
Yeah.
So like I know about like some of the stuff that like I need to improve on, especially in the bot reviews. Also like I should like immediately after we go out of the scrim, just say like positive and negatives. It shouldn't like be guys you just played fucking the worst game of your life and just fucking demotivates you from the game. Like it's stuff that I still need to improve on. That's like some example that I have. But there's like way more as well.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I do have something for you to like from my side, I will let you know. I just
okay.
do not
Also,
have it right now.
I know that Haidu is doing it. I'm so fine with again. If you want to talk about some round, just DM into just fucking on Discord, into the chat, in the game. Just message the round so we can then go and talk about it, and we don't have to sit here, me going to fucking second by second trying to find that fucking stuff that we are trying to look for. And just so we can like fucking, it was round 17, let's go to round 17 and we just know. Okay, I think that should be everything.
Sorry.
Again?
No.
Yeah.
No, I have a sneeze that was.
Oh shit, yeah. Again, I think that should be everything.
That's it. Okay, wait, one thing for you, bro. You yap so much, but
I know.
it's good. It's not bad, bro. But I feel
know,
like
bro,
everyone is zoned out by now. Everyone is zoned out
Yes,
by now.
yes,
Everyone
yes,
understood
yes.
though. If not, we have the VOD.
You get okay. Feel free to leave. See ya, guys.
Okay,
the
guys.
VOD is gonna be uploaded soon, so I will send it into the chat and put it into VODs as well. Okay.
I appreciate it, bro.
Everyone is feel free to go now. I'm gonna go as well. I need to get myself something to eat. See ya, guys.